how are you? My name is Matthew. You are in the moment, late night, 11:30, this 5th day of November 2025. Just going to be in here real quick. Just scrolling through Facebook earlier today, came across a story, a release that was put out by the Halifax Regional Municipality in regards to closing another designated encampment. So that's what I'm going to talk about in a few moments. And if this doesn't interest you, please continue to scroll. But what I can tell you right now, as I continue on, that there's rain in the forecast for this evening. It was raining out just moments ago. So there's a fast-moving, powerful storm going to roll through the Maritimes. Don't be surprised in some areas of Nova Scotia to see wet snow and possible accumulation of snow on the sidewalks, maybe some grassy areas. So yes, it's that time of year. And I just want you to keep in mind as I go through this program, this is for the unhoused. This is advocating for the unhoused. This is a continuing awareness campaign. So if you have four walls and you're comfortable and you don't have any worries and you don't want to hear about the nightmarish conditions that other humans are going through, then please continue to scroll, because I've been doing this for 3 years. So the weather tomorrow, it's not going to be a good day tomorrow. We're looking at probably 5-6 degrees right now, depending on where you are in the province. The sunshine will return for Friday, and then we're back into clouds and cooler temperatures as fall progresses and winter comes a-knocking. Truth from the Booth is new this Sunday. I'll be speaking with Robin Tupy. Robin has been on my show on this particular program in the moment. This will be their first time doing radio. So we're going to have a conversation on Saturday, and I'll do the editing Saturday afternoon. That will be for your ear canal on Sunday on Folked Up Radio. And then once it's aired once, I just take that program and I put it through some software and make sure that that conversation gets up on my YouTube channel. So looking forward to that conversation on Saturday, tentatively with Robin Tupy. You can hear the conversation on Sunday. I'm going to throw this out to the politicians once again. Regardless of the weather, rain or shine, actually I hope it's just a nasty, miserable day on Saturday, because I'm inviting politicians from every level of government. That I'm going to be at the McDonald Bridge on the Halifax side, right at the bottom of North. I'll be there at noon, and I would love to take you for a walk through the Barrington Street encampment, which is going to be overflowing in the next few weeks, in the next month or so. And I'll tell you why, and that brings me into why I'm here this evening. Here we are just 3 minutes into the show, and I've already said most of what I want to say. But the reason I'm in here this evening, coming across the Facebook page, While We Wait, there was a story, just sharing a story, a press release from the Halifax Regional Municipality in regards to closing one of the last 3 designated encampments. So, and everything I'm about to talk about, you can see for yourself. It was it was a story that was buried 5 or 6 stories deep into the CBC News at 6 o'clock this evening. So you can see that story. Here's a quick glance of the press release. This was put out today, November 5th. I've highlighted a few things. You can go to my Facebook page and read some of this. But I just want to be on record as a transplanted Nova Scotian. I'm a Maritimer, born and raised in New Brunswick, 21 years in British Columbia, 4 years here. But I just I want to let people know, the individuals who are inside four walls, who are probably making a pretty decent salary, what you are about to do is extremely cruel. It's extremely dangerous. It's deadly. You are filling people full of fear and anxiety. Don't take my word for it, because I've talked to enough people. I've shown you enough video footage that this eviction notice is just, I'm beyond. I'm going to keep my composure, yes, because that's what I do in front of the camera. I don't fly off the handle. But again, I'm just here to tell you how dangerous and how ill thought out this was. So here's a few numbers. This is all factual information. It's been 45 days since the Halifax Regional Municipality closed the Cogswell Park encampment. So 45 days have passed since that closed, and another group of individuals have been served eviction notices. 45 days. 77 days between September 21st, which was when the people at Cogswell Park had to be out. I know it was extended. I'm sure it was like the 22nd or 23rd when the machinery came in and just kind of dumped everything into the back of a dump truck, which is what they do. So September 21st, this new eviction deadline. So the folks at Lower Flynn Park have until December 7th to vacate that premises. So in 77 days, the Halifax Regional Municipality has closed 2 encampments. So we've gone from 8 collectively over the last 3 years down to 2. So people are going to, and you can read the printout. It's the same horse shit that they put out whenever they evict these people. They're literally just copy and pasting. Fortunately for me, but unfortunately for Andrew, who is a resident of Lower Flynn Park, he will be keeping me up to date to make sure that what is in this printout is actually followed through. And I'm going to read some of the things that I've highlighted. You can read it for yourself. But some of the things that I highlighted: access to better indoor sheltering options. There is, I can't stress this enough, there is absolutely zero good in sending people to a shelter. I'm sorry. I've heard enough horror stories. The same kind of lawlessness that can be found in any given encampment can be the exact same lawlessness inside 4 walls that is being called a shelter. I would never and have never told anyone to seek refuge, to seek safety, to seek a place to get better mentally well. It's not going to happen in a shelter. It's just not going to happen in a shelter. So, getting back to this just ill thought out idea of uprooting individuals as we are in the fall season, winter is a knocking. So I just thought I would take this for what it's worth. I just thought I would Google the Farmer's Almanac. And I just wanted to see if I could get some type of long-range forecast, just specifically for Halifax and Nova Scotia. So again, you can Google this and kind of get an idea, do your research and kind of get a ballpark of what the weather is going to be like. But it's fall. We're on the coast. The weather's going to suck. So here is what the weather could possibly be, according to the Farmer's Almanac, for Nova Scotia for the month of November. So what I'm about to tell you, people are going to be uprooting their homes. Some people have been at Lower Flynn Park for many months. They're already winterized. Not anymore. because the city is telling you you have a month to de-winterize your place and go to one or the other lawless encampments, Green Road or the Barrington Street, or a shelter, or a housing options that just are not there. Let's not kid ourselves, right? So here's what the weather's going to be. Farmer's Almanac, 30-day extended forecast. There could be a possible snowstorm. There could be snow mixed with rain this evening into tomorrow. So yes, there's a possibility. So a snowstorm in the forecast for November 11th through the 13th. Periods of rain and snow for November 14th through the 18th as we get a little further into November and people are panicking, trying to figure out where they're going to go, just in survival mode as Old Man Winter is just like barreling down at them. So more rain, heavy at times from the 19th through the 27th of November. Rain and snow, end of the month, 28th through the 30th. So there's not a lot of sunshine in the forecast this month, which is the month that the councillors and the mayor decided that it would be a good idea to traumatize fellow Haligonians. Disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. The average temperature for the month is about 3.5 degrees. So the average temperature for those that are outside unhoused, because there is zero escape from the elements. Zero escape from the elements. I don't care if you're in a $2,000 tent. You have zero escape from the elements. And we're also looking at above average rainfall. So you can do your own research. That's just according to the Farmer's Almanac. So I'm just in here tonight. One final thing, just looking at some numbers. And again, I'm pulling these numbers right off the information that's been released by the Halifax Regional Municipality on August 15th. They were saying there were 75 tents and 4 trailers. I'm pretty sure all of those trailers are across the harbor in Dartmouth at the Green Road encampment. And as of October 30th, just a few days ago, October 30th, we're down to 59 tents and those 4 trailers. And I know a few of those tents aren't there from August 15th because, well, the wind damages them. They get torched by other people. So there's been tent fires that just are not reported. And according to the CBC, the reason that this latest encampment is being closed down is because of the recent shooting. Lawlessness. Those places are so dangerous. I did, on this Facebook page, While We Wait, I was just, I read the story. Again, they were just copying, pasting from the Halifax Regional Municipality. But I always go to the comments and spot the racist. And there's still some there. So I actually printed off the comments. I advise you to just go find the story, Facebook page, While We Wait, and just look at what Teresa LeClaire said, what Sherry Landry said, Sam Barbera, he had some pretty interesting thoughts, and Batwell, the names of the people that I just listed off, not in 1,000 years would I want to have anything to do with these individuals. Just based on the comments that they make, they just, you have no idea. If you've never been outside, you just don't get it. And I'm just here to educate you. So take it for what it's worth. Learn a little something, or don't. Again, I'm here advocating for those that are on the outside looking in, just looking for the basics, just wanting the basics of life. For all those that are doing good, I appreciate it, and so do those that are on the outside. But we just simply need to do more, and we need to do it now. We need to do it now. Okay, 15 minutes, great time. Yeah. There's a lot of scared. There's a lot of scared humans right here in our backyard. Okay, my name is Matthew. You are currently